Well. So, all right. So I've noticed a lot of stuff's been going on. So this false shepherd here, another false shepherd topic we're going to be doing here. I'll be talking about today. It'll be about what's going on with as far as race and far as what's going on with the police officer macing or assaulting the freaking the young lieutenant and what's going on with race and everything and cops killing kids and all that other stuff now because everything's a hot ticket item right now. So apparently it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and touch up on all that stuff. So all right, so a guy in my native Commonwealth of Virginia, a young lieutenant in the Army, was pulled over by an officer. He was out there, he was maced. I saw the video. I'm not really fond of what happens and everything about it. It's pretty disconcerting and very disheartening that no matter how freaking dumb the law is, the state is willing to kill you for it. And that's downright scary because I don't know why the state would even try to kill somebody over something it's just the law. So whatever law that he broke, I really haven't researched it honestly because I kind of wanted to get up in the weeds yet. So pulled him over, he maced him. The police officer was fired for it. So now, as always, that our narrative, and I'm going to lose people when people get upset, was the narrative was it's a race-inflicted thing. So everything does with race right now. So that helps with the divide in this country and dividing everybody with race. So my thing is, the reason why I don't subscribe to that idea is the fact that why am I going to subscribe to an idea of race? You are what's the outcome? What's the overall way that you're going to fix racism in the world? You never will. And that's the kind of a reason why I don't jump on the whole race card thing like everybody else does and everything and just, yeah, it's racist, he's racist. Well, I think human beings don't understand other human beings. And from reading a lot and being a lot and expanding my mind on certain topics, I've been on this human development thing for a while. For the last 6 months, I've been reading a lot of books about how human beings react, what to expect from a human being, all that good, happy horse shit. And I really found out that human beings are the worst thing God ever made, and that nobody can. It can. Oh, we got a special guest. Let's do this request. Let's go live with Rod. Yes, Rodriguez. Let's see what happens here. But yeah, I'll touch more on that. We don't get a whole hour basically to go about it. So, and plus it's good to get an opinion. What's up, dog?
What's up, bro? What's cracking? A race thing, and I totally get. There's two different sides, and people misinterpret what's saying in two different ways, right? So there's one where they're saying they're racist. They're not saying that officers are racist necessarily, but there's some sort of injustice with racism against people of color. I think that's where they're trying to go with it, but they're not expressing it correctly. Meaning, because he was a person of color, he gets harassed more than what would say a white man. And there's some evidence of that, truly. But my thing is point out and realize how the media really perpetuates this whole.
Have you ever read the book Eichmann in Israel by freaking Hannah? I should know her name. Arnett. Have you read that?
And they made a movie of it?
Yeah, they made no. They didn't make a movie of. They made.
I haven't read it.
Yeah. Yeah. the movie's pretty bad. The movie they made a movie of capturing Eichmann in Argentina.
Oh shit! But hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. Do your thing. But
hey, Coco, come on outside.
But yeah, see that's why I don't think about race being. I know people are racist. You're not going to get rid of racism.
Hey, let me jump on with you in a minute because I got somebody at the door. I'll jump on with you in 2 minutes.
Yeah, handle later. So the thing is with race and everything, I can't prescribe to it. I'm sorry, I can't. No matter there's racist people. Even the people from my followers, there's people that I know. Don't ever tell me you were never racist or said some kind of derogatory thing about a race because somebody aggravated you or anything like that. It's human nature. And that goes back to the blinding of evil. the blending of evil, and it just of Eichmann. Eichmann was anti-Semitic to a certain extent, but the reason why he did these horrible things to people was because he wanted to get promoted, and it was for success, and it was look under good on the guys, the Hangman and Himmler. You know, Eichmann was lieutenant colonel. That's the highest rank. He's getting from a prestige family like everybody else. He wasn't really he's part of the Nazi party, but he really wasn't part of that whole inner group. And that's why he was left behind. And that's why he did what he did and all the horrors that he did. So it goes back to my belief that it's just not, that you're never going to get rid of racism. So instead of worrying about racism, why don't you attack the true culprit? And the true culprit is basically, it's the system. It's the system. Stop freaking criminalizing everything. Everything's illegal. Everything is just this legal thing that they want to pull you. It's a reason to pull you over. That's why I don't believe in seatbelts, cell phones, driving, all that. It's just an excuse. Or my favorite, if you don't pay the fucking state for your stick that you have there, you can go to jail or probably lose your life. You know, that's what happened to the young man that was killed when they were stepping on his neck. So what law was so prevalent they have to enforce if they killed that man? I don't know. But that's just how the state goes. You know, I don't want to go for the race thing because I know human beings are naturally evil by nature. They're horrible. Do you really know? But she has really good points and how she looks at stuff in mind, how everything is going, how people to me, I always thought evil, it's like what happened to the Hungarian Jew. Nothing. I'm a true believer that, you know, rather than, you know, malicious intent, because malicious intent is malicious intent. But the day